And we begin today with a big wow. Look at this. April going out like a lion all over the region. This is what it looked like outside of our studios looking at the connector less than an hour ago. Severe weather hit our area in a big way this afternoon. Ping-pong sized hail in some areas. High winds that resulted in, as you can see, downed trees that required the response from local police and fire. Also, power outages reported throughout the area. And then this happened. A truck hit in the median on the connector, backing up traffic. And this happened about a half hour ago near Cole on the connector. Traffic right now, not moving very well. We haven't seen something like this in months. And take a look at what it looked like in Nampa about an hour and a half ago. This was sent to us by Tom. Coming down pretty good there. Also, James in Nampa sent us this. Right here, you can see those winds in some areas around the region reported gusts up to 60 miles an hour. And on top of all of this, tornado warnings to the east, on the east side of the Magic Valley. All right, let's go straight to Rick's house. Idaho's Chief Meteorologist. Rick, what is the latest? Hopefully this is through.
Well, yes, and it's letting up. The tornado warning is off for south of Burley and southern Cassia County. Let me just say that. And it's been off for a while now. And most of the thunderstorms, the severe thunderstorms, have moved through the valley. They're to our east. I think at this point what we have to watch is Twin Falls here with just the next hour or so as they move in from the west. They do not appear to be as strong as when they moved into Boise. And let me take this opportunity to thank everyone that participated on my Facebook for half an hour this afternoon. I was live. We watched these storms move from Caldwell all the way toward Mountain Home. We kind of got through it at this time, but we were watching for any possibilities of tornadoes or anything. As you go outside right now, you can see that, of course, we do have it starting to break up as we look out there to the west. Now, I'm not saying that storms will not continue for tonight. In fact, we've got a chance of thunderstorms until about 11 o'clock. But as far as the big ones that we've seen, they're pretty much to our east at this point. So right now we're 54 degrees. We took quite a dive in the temperature. The winds are still west at 24 miles an hour. Let me give you some particulars here. And then here's the wind gust. Boise, 61 miles an hour. Even stronger than Mountain Home that had 55 miles an hour for the wind gust. Then let me move on ahead here and we'll talk about the precipitation. So far in Boise, we have received 0.31. So we've had about a third of an inch of rain, and that appears to be the most rain that we've had pretty much for the afternoon. And let me just leave you with this as we take a look at some of the thunderstorms for the area, and we'll take a look at the watches and the warnings. And the storm warning that's still in effect for the area, we're off onto a different map right now. So let me see what we can do to bring that in. Let's see, there it is. There's the thunderstorms starting out today and moving from west to east, okay? Now you can see they're pretty much just to the east of us, and they're heading more toward Twin Falls. As I get a little wider shot on this, you'll see how it's moved through Mountain Home. They're weakening somewhat, but yet they are toward Twin Falls, and they are moving towards Sun Valley as well as the Richfield area. To our west, you'll see that there's not a whole lot out there. So I think the worst is through with the cold front. However, some of those thunderstorms could still continue for this evening. Now, let me just talk to you about warnings. The severe thunderstorm warning is actually in effect for just west of Twin Falls and continuing just north there into some of the mountains. It's already east of Mountain Home. We have no more warnings or watches out for the Boise Valley. There are no tornado warnings at this particular time. And if we have anything like that, we'll have to watch up there, likely around the Sun Valley area, which is not really too good for that. And then down around possibly Twin Falls, where we still have some fairly active echoes in those locations, but they're nowhere near as strong as what actually moved through Boise today. So right now, we've gotten through it, okay? Still a chance of some more thunderstorms. We'll talk more about that coming up here in just a little bit.